Well, hi, y'all. It's Trixie. I talk to scammers and pretend to be a victim to learn more about scams and get the scammers to spend time with me instead of a real victim. The scammers you're about to hear are running what we call the grandparent scam. It's a widespread scam, but you don't often get to hear a scambait call because of the way these scammers operate. They make outbound calls using targeted lists, and when an elderly person answers the phone, they say, "Hi, Grandma." Now, even if the voice doesn't sound exactly right, many people who do have grown grandchildren will not hang up immediately. The first scammer, pretending to be the grandson, will explain why he sounds different and he'll rush the call. Imagine being an elderly person who perhaps doesn't hear very well or talk to their own grown grandchildren frequently on the phone. These scammers are very good at detecting scam baiters or problems, so there won't be any playing games. Let's go.
I got in a car wreck this morning. My nose is broken.
Peter?
Yeah, I'm not doing too good.
What's wrong?
The lady in the other car ran into me out of nowhere.
What lady?
The lady in the other car that I had the accident with.
What accident? I don't know
A
anything about
car
an
accident.
accident.
I got in a car accident.
With who?
The lady that I had the accident with, she's at the hospital. They holding me in jail. I don't have much time on the phone call here.
You're in jail?
Yeah, the officers gave me a hard time. They try to say that I ran the red light using my cell phone. I did not. I need to give you a lawyer's number here, okay? I need your help with the bond.
Where are you?
I'm in jail. Let me give you the phone number to the lawyer.
Hold on. All right. Hello?
The number is 646. Call the lawyer. That's Mrs. Welch. Michelle Welch. That's the lawyer. She
Michelle
says she could get me.
Welch.
That's the lawyer. She says she could get me out of here with the bond, okay?
What'd you do?
I got in a car accident. I told you the lady's at the hospital. The lady in the other car,
Where are you?
right? I'm in jail right now. You think you could help me with the bond?
Yeah? How much
Call the
is it?
lawyer. Call the lawyer. She's gonna tell you, okay?
Do I just give her your name or what?
Yeah, just give her my name. My time is up. I love you, okay? Don't tell anyone. I'll call you when I get out, okay? I love you.
You need me to call this lady?
Yeah, call the lawyer. Call the lawyer. I just gave you the number, okay? My time is up.
Okay.
Public Defender's Office, how may I help you?
Oh, hello. Could I speak to, hold on, Michelle Welch, please?
Who's calling?
Sarah Williams.
And you're calling in reference to who?
My grandson, Peter, called me a little while ago. He got himself arrested and called me and told me I need to call Michelle Welch.
Okay, and what is your relative's name again?
Peter Williams.
Please hold. Attorney Michelle Welch speaking. How may I help you?
Hello, my name's Sarah Williams, and my grandson, Peter Williams, called me a few minutes ago from jail, gave me your name and telephone number, told me I needed to call you.
Okay, do you have a case number for him?
No, he didn't give me that.
He didn't give you a case number. Okay, let me go ahead and check you in the system. You said Peter Williams?
Yeah, he was calling from jail.
Okay, Where does he reside at?
South Carolina, Beaufort.
Guilford. Okay. And you said you're his grandmother. What is your address?
161 Beaufort, South Carolina,
I'm sorry.
29902. Uh,
One
161.
29902.
Yeah.
Now, does Mr. Williams reside with you?
No,
Okay. Bear with me one moment as I'm looking up the information.
I don't know his address. He just moved to a trailer park uh, right outside Beaufort. I don't know his address.
What was the? Can you spell the street address again?
My street?
Your street address? Yes. Okay.
Street.
And you said Bilford, correct?
Yeah.
Bilford.
No, I spelled it to you.
Right, but you have me on speakerphone because I can barely hear you.
No. I'll spell it again. Write it down.
I am.
Beaufort.
Thank you for that. Bear with me one moment.
Yeah.
Trying to look up the information here. Thank you for that. Okay, Peter Williams, that is correct. He is being charged with reckless endangerment and reckless driving. Now, Mrs. Williams, before I get into any details, let me inform you that this call is being recorded for legal and security purposes. Okay.
Yeah,
Also,
that's fine.
the first thing that generated on Peter's case is what's called a non-disclosure agreement. What that means, Mrs. Williams, is that we are legally bonded in only speaking to each other about Peter's case. Do you understand and do you agree?
Okay.
Okay. Meaning no friends, family members, and definitely no type of social medias can be involved in his case, okay?
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, he was on the cell phone while conducting the vehicle and he got distracted and he rear ended a lady who was with her 5-year-old son. The son and the lady were rushed to the hospital. Okay, this is the reason why he's being charged with reckless endangerment and reckless driving. Now, the good thing is he was honest when police officers arrived at the scene of the accident, but at the same time, it didn't help him much because he did incriminate himself by stating that he was on the cell phone. Officers did confiscate the cell phone, and they're going to be using his cell phone as evidence against him. And they also stated here on his police report that he could have prevented this accident from happening had he not been using the cell phone while conducting the vehicle. Okay? Now, the good
Okay.
thing is he does qualify for the nationwide program that's called First Time Offenders. What that program does is that they keep their information confidential and they do not taint their record. Now, they're going to put up 90% of the bond. The 10% that needs to be paid through the program, it is for collateral and it is fully refundable. All he has to do is show up to court, okay? Go under
When
oath in
is
front of the
that?
judge stating, I'm sorry.
When is the court?
Well, he right now, he doesn't have a court hearing until he's bonded out. He needs your financial assistance.
Oh,
Okay.
how much is it?
Now he did put you down as his emergency contact.
Okay.
Okay. And bear with me one moment here. Now let me just bring up the information here.
All right.
And I'm showing here 10% of 75,000 is 7,500.
Oh my God.
Now, he did tell me that he thought that was a little bit too steep. Okay. Now, what I went ahead and did, because he is a first time offender, what I went ahead and did was I've already put in place what's called a waiver for a bail reduction. Okay. But it doesn't make any sense in placing a waiver for a bail reduction if I don't have a ballpark figure from you of how close to the 7,500 can you come up with.
Um,
Are you able to do 4,000? Because you will get it back on Wednesday once he shows up to court.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
I can do that.
Now, we no longer takes any cashier's checks, personal checks, certified checks. That does take about 72 business hours for it to clear. No debit cards or credit cards either. What you can do is you can do either electronic payment or a cash collateral bond. If you have a Cash App, Zelle, or Venmo account, then we can go ahead and do it that way, and that actually clears right away. And within half an hour, 45 minutes, he will be released. Now, if not, then you will have to do this payment in cash. What will happen is I'll forward your address to the financial department with the first time offenders program so they can find a payment location near you.
Um, what
Okay?
what were the options again?
Okay. You can either do electronic payments such as Cash App, Zelle, or Venmo. Do you have any one of those three?
Um, Zelle.
Okay, so you do have a Zelle account.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one thing that we have ran into as a problem is, do you have a limit on your bank account to do a Zelle payment? Okay, sometimes they have a limit of 500, of 1,000, and so forth. Who do you bank
Um,
with first and foremost?
Bank of America.
Okay,
I don't know
let
if I
me
have a
see.
limit or not.
Okay,
Can
my
I do a wire
suggestion to you.
transfer? I know I can do it with a wire transfer.
Yeah, but the thing is, wire transfers do take 72 business hours for it to clear as well. Okay, it does take 3 days. By then, they're going to send him to the correctional facility. His information is going to go into the criminal database, and that's what we're trying to avoid. The whole point of having him enrolled in the first time offenders program is to make sure that his record stays clean, his record doesn't get tainted. Okay, I've already put in a request to get the video footage. Okay, so we can check to see was he at fault or not. Okay, but to have him released through the first time program, I can get a court hearing for Wednesday. If we do not have him bailed out, then he's going to the correctional facility where he can await anywhere from 60 to 90 days to have another court hearing. That means he will be incarcerated, okay? And his information will go into the criminal database. So, my suggestion to you, call your bank, okay? Ask your bank, do you have a limit without giving them any legal information about Peter's case? Okay, banks tend to get the information and they will make it public knowledge. Okay, so you definitely don't give them any information because what's the use of having him in the program if the bank is going to taint his record anyway? Okay, I want to make sure he gets released with a clean record. I know I have a strong case that I might be able on Wednesday to have him acquitted of all charges. Okay, but the only way we can do that is going through the first time offenders program, posting that bond for him. So call your bank, tell them that you need to do a Zelle payment, that you purchasing something. Just don't give them any information about Peter's case. And you want to know if you can do a Zelle payment for the amount of 4,000, and then give me a
Well, if
call
I
back.
can't, can I just go down, take like a cashier's check or something down to the jail?
That's it. It's we. I just informed you we do not accept cashier's check or personal checks or business checks. We haven't been accepting those for a little bit over 10 years, and that was due to fraudulent activities. Okay, so the only methods that you have is these electronic payments to have them released today, or a cash collateral bond, meaning you'll pay this in cash. I have your information. I will provide your address to the first time offenders financial department so they can find a payment location near you. But then you would need to go to your bank to withdraw the funds. Okay. And your bank might not be open at this time.
Was
Okay. And
today a
what I want to
holiday?
avoid, no, it's not a holiday, but
Oh,
it's already going to be 4 o'clock. Sometimes they close at 3, sometimes they close at 5. So my
well,
suggestion is
they're
call
open
Bank
till
of
5.
America. They're open till 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you want to go get the funds in cash, now is this a landline or is this a cell phone number?
This a landline.
Okay. Do you have a secondary number?
No.
Okay. See, that way I you could have came out of the bank and gave me a call outside of the bank to see if we had a payment location near your bank. So my suggestion is you want to get
Well,
them out
where's the
right
payment
away.
location at?
I have to forward your information to the financial department. I'm actually doing that right now. Okay?
Okay. Well,
I don't deal with the finances, okay? I get paid by the
you said you're
government.
an attorney.
That is correct.
Did you take high school English?
I'm sorry.
Nothing. Never mind.
So you have my number.
Yeah.
Okay, then give me a call back and let me know where we stand with Peter's case.
I'm
So if
going to
I need
go
to
get
stop the process.
cash. I'm going to go get cash. Where do I take it?
Okay. My suggestion to you to knock two birds out with one stone, go ahead, go to your bank, get the funds, and give me a call back. I should have the payment location address for you.
Okay. All right. I'm just about 10 minutes away, so it won't take me that long. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
4,000, right?
Please be safe. I'll be expecting your call.
All right. Bye. Thank you.
Attorney Michelle Welch speaking. How may I help you?
Yeah, this Sarah Williams. Is this Michelle
Okay.
Welch? Yes. I
Yes, this
just
is
got
this is Attorney Michelle Welch.
yes, I just got back from the bank. I'm
Okay.
calling about Peter Williams.
Okay, yes, you're speaking about Peter.
Yes.
Okay, how did everything go at the bank?
Well, it went fine.
I'm sorry.
It went fine?
Okay, so you were able to get the 4,000?
Yes.
Okay. Bear with me one moment. Let me place you on a brief hold.
Okay.
Thank you for holding. I apologize for the whole time. I had an incoming call. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to place you on a brief hold. I'm going to contact the financial department. Now, you stated that you do not have a cell phone, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Because you would need a cell phone so we can give you a certain code for you to be able to do that payment. Now, what I can do is we can go ahead and I'm going to speak to the financial department so we can see if the messaging service is available for you to make that payment. Now, you're going to need two regular business size envelopes where you're going to put Peter's name and his case number. Okay? And do you have a manila envelope as well?
Yeah, but I don't understand. I don't understand how I'm going to pay it.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact the financial department, okay, because first time offenders program, it's a nationwide program, okay, but first time offender payment locations, we need to find one near you. We have where you can do an electronic payment, but you don't have a cell phone. We need to give you a code for you to be able, with his case number, for you to be able to do that payment. But you said you don't have a cell phone. So what I can do is I can get someone from the messaging service to go ahead and pick up that payment in the comfort of your home. I will be walking you through everything step by step, and I will be giving you a confirmation number for the payment. but I need to know if they are available at this time. So, do you mind if I place you on hold so I can contact the financial department?
Okay.
Now, while I'm contacting the financial department, can you please grab two regular business size envelopes and a manila envelope as well and a sheet of paper?
Okay.
Okay? Let me place you on a brief hold. Please
Okay.
gather your supplies.
Okay.
Thank you. I apologize for the whole time and I appreciate your patience.
Oh, hell, I'm here.
Okay. Mrs. Williams, I was just speaking to the financial department. The nearest payment location near you is in Greenville.
What kind of payment location is it?
It's a first time offenders payment location with the program. See what happens is we they don't use any regular bail bonds agencies because they tend to charge you and also to make the information public record. So the first time offenders program they use their own financial department because that's what the program is built for. It's built to not taint the record, to not expose their legal information. Okay, but the nearest one is at 429 Wade on Hampton Boulevard.
What's the address?
Now, what we can do is I can check to see if we have someone from the messaging service that can go pick up that payment at the comfort of your home. Okay, I will
Tell me the
provide
address
all
again.
the information that you need.
Tell me the address
Okay,
again.
I'm sorry.
Tell me the address again.
Okay, what you want the address to the payment location?
The one you just gave me, yeah.
Okay, it's 429 Wade on Hampton Boulevard, and that's Greenville.
429.
That's it.
Wait.
Correct.
Yeah,
That's
let me see how far that is. Hold on. Let me look it up on the computer.
okay.
Oh, Lord. That's 4 hours away. That's a gas
Yeah, I
station.
mean it. Correct. It's
That's a
probably like
gas
yeah,
station.
like
That
almost four
address is a
hours
gas
away.
station.
Mhm.
Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening. Go ahead.
That address is a gas station.
Let me go ahead and check here on my email. Bear with me one moment. Bear with
Why would I
me.
be making a payment at a gas station?
No, no, no.
And
It's
why would I
not.
have to drive to
I
Greenville to
must
go
have
to a
gave you
gas station?
I must have gave you the wrong information. Bear with me one moment. Let me check here again. Where is it? Offenders. Okay, let's see here. Okay, bear with me here. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's what it was. I gave you. It's it's 305 East North Street. There's one there in Greenville, and there's also 350 Halton Road in Greenville. Do you need me to repeat that?
Uh, so I could just go to that looks like that's a courthouse. I just go to that courthouse.
That's correct. What happens is, okay, first time offenders program, it is a nationwide program, meaning we have it all over the United States,
All right. I'll
including
drive
Puerto
down there
Rico
tomorrow.
and
I'll leave.
I'm
I'll drive.
sorry.
I'll drive down there tomorrow morning.
I'm sorry, state that again.
I said I'll drive down there tomorrow morning.
State that again, please.
I
Your
said
phone is cutting up. It has a screechy noise.
I'll drive down there tomorrow morning.
Okay, by tomorrow morning, by tonight, he will be at the correctional facility. What you want to
Well,
do
there's
is get
nothing
him
I
out
can do
today so
about
they
it.
don't taint his record at the correctional
Well,
facility.
there's nothing I can do about it. I don't know what else I can do. I'm doing everything I
I'm not
can.
quite understanding what you're saying.
I'm doing everything I
Okay, what I'm
can.
telling you, what I can tell you is I can check with the messaging service so they can go to the comfort of your home to pick up that payment. I will be giving you a confirmation number of the payment.
So somebody's going to come to my house and get it?
That is correct. We can go ahead and use the messaging service to go ahead and pick it up and make that payment at a first time offenders financial department.
When are they coming? Hello?
I'm here. I can hear you, ma'am.
When are they coming?
Okay, let me go ahead and check with them. Let me place you on a brief hold. Now, to do that payment with the messaging service, first thing you need to do is you need to do one self addressed envelope for your refund. Okay? So you need to do an envelope as if they're going to mail it to you. The second envelope, you need to write Peter's name and his case number. Okay? Do you have his case number?
No.
Okay, I'm going to give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bear with me one moment. I have a call from the district attorney. Let me place you on a brief hold.
All right.
Thank you for holding, Mrs. Williams. I apologize for the whole time.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, let me verify your address again. Is it's 161, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And that's Bedford, Beaufort, correct?
Right.
And South Carolina 29902.
That's right.
Okay. Bear with me because they're asking me for the information. Let me place you on a brief hold. I have the district attorney on hold on the other line. Thank you for holding again, Mrs. Williams. Mrs. Williams, your zip code is 29902, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. I apologize for that. I'm going to place you on hold again. Let me give the information to the financial department.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for holding again, Mrs. Williams. I apologize for the whole time. I appreciate your patience. Okay, what you're telling me from the financial department is they're not able to find that street, your street. Do you have a specific street close to where you live that they can find on the map? Because they're not able to find it.
What do you mean they can't find it? Just look it up on GPS.
On the GPS, on their GPS system, they're not able to find your address, street. Bedford, South Carolina, 29902.
The cross street is James Street. That's the main street.
Okay, what's the main street again?
James, James.
Okay, let me give them that information. Please hold.
I tell you what, I just thought of something. Hello? Hello?
Thank you for holding, Mrs. Williams.
Yeah.
Now, I have them working with us to see if we can get someone from the messaging service. It's because of the time. It's actually being a little bit hard because they already have their route with their GPS system. But let me go ahead and start assisting you on how you'll be able to make this payment. Now, keep in mind, as I told you the first time we spoke, this call is being recorded for legal and security purposes for your protection as well as ours. On the recording, can you please state your full name?
I've told you my name over and over.
I'm sorry?
You know my name. I've told you.
Sarah Williams, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And we're speaking about Peter Williams, your grandson. Is that correct?
Have you lost your mind, lady?
Okay, let me give you his case number. Do you have a pen and paper available?
Yes.
It's capital D, like dog, that stands for docket number, dash 64010030.
Okay.
Do you want me to repeat that?
No, I've got it. 64010030.
Correct. Now, on the envelope where you're going to put the funds in, you need to put his name outside of the envelope and under his name the case number.
Okay.
Go ahead and do that now.
Okay. Hello?
I'm here.
Yes, I got it. I wrote it on there.
Okay. Now, in that envelope, you want to make sure you place the 4,000 in there. You have to make sure that it's sealed.
Okay. Hello?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay. Now, you're going to do a self-addressed envelope, meaning you're going to put your name and your address on that envelope. That is for your refund process.
Okay. I understand.
Okay. If you have one of those sticky mailing address labels, you can actually use one of those as long as it shows your name and the address clearly.
Okay. I'll do that. I've got those. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, you need to do this while we're on the recording so they know that I provided the correct information to you and that you are taking care of this. So I can stop the process of them sending him to the correctional facility.
Well, I'm doing it as we're talking about.
I don't want to rush you. I don't want to sound pushy or anything. I'm just, here to help you, okay?
Yes, I understand. I've got the envelopes ready. Hello?
I'm right here, ma'am.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Okay, on the manila envelope in the outside, I need you to write your name and your full address. And then in the middle, you're going to put Peter's name and his case number.
Okay.
And under that, you're going to write legal documents.
Legal documents. Case
What I'm doing
D6.
now is letting them know so we can stop the process of them transferring him to the correctional facility.
Okay.
Okay? Let me place you on a brief hold. Let me get the information of where you need to go to make this payment, or if they have someone available from the messaging service. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for holding. I apologize for the whole time. I was actually speaking to another client and at the same time to the financial department. They're trying to check to see if we have someone available in the messaging service. So I do apologize, but it's going to take a little bit longer, okay? But
All right.
I'm here working with you. Do not think that I'm not helping you. I'm working here with you, okay?
All right. You want me to call you back? Or you want me to stay on the phone or what?
No, I want you to please hold on the line here, okay? Let me place you on
Oh,
hold
good
again,
grief.
and let's see. I apologize. I understand. It's just because we're almost after hours already, ma'am, so it is taking a little bit longer.
Well, you're taking time to talk to other people instead of handling my case. No wonder it's taking forever.
Right. I understand, but they're also speaking to other people as well. So I do apologize for all the times that I have to place you on hold, but just hold on just a little bit longer for me, okay? And I'm sorry to be inconvenieting you.
Where are you located?
I'm sorry.
Where are you located?
I'm at the Bedford County Circuit Courthouse, ma'am, 102 Rabat Street. Okay. Let me place you on a brief hold because they're
No,
calling me
that's
on the
not
other line. I
true.
do
That's
apologize
not
for it.
true. Where are you located? Don't lie to me, lady. Oh, she hung up on me.
Public Defender's Office, how may I help you?
Yes, I need to speak to Michelle Welch, please.
Who?
Michelle Welch.
Please hold. Attorney Michelle Welsh speaking. How may I help you?
Yes, Miss Attorney Michelle Welch. Don't lie to me, lady.
Hello? You're breaking up. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
This is Sarah Williams. You know who it is.
Oh, Mrs. Williams, I apologize. We got disconnected.
Yeah, we sure did. Don't lie to me, lady.
I'm sorry. State that again.
I said, don't lie to me, lady. Where are you located?
I'm at 102 Ribault Road, ma'am, at the
Liar.
Bedford County Circuit Courthouse.
Liar. Tell me the truth.
That's where I'm at, ma'am. I'm at the county courthouse
Why don't you have a local phone number?
because I use my personal number because I'm in and out the courtroom, ma'am. I don't sit on my desk all day long. I have a lot of cases.
You're a liar.
Why would you say that, ma'am?
Well, you sound stupid as hell to begin with, and then you call me from a phone number that isn't local, and then you're so stupid you can't even pronounce the name of the town. Don't lie to me. Oh, she hung up on me again and then won't take my call. So guess what? Her number's getting reported.
The number you are trying to reach is no longer in service.
Okay. They never called me back from a new number. Remember, the address I gave them was fake. Their plan was to send a courier. It could be an unsuspecting Uber driver. It could be a member of their group. That first address they gave me was a gas station. If it was close enough to my house, they would have sent me there to deposit money into a Bitcoin machine. That's what I think anyway. Please make sure the grandparents in your life know about this scam. It comes in a number of varieties. This scam group uses basically the same story on all of theirs, as far as I can tell. Be safe. Love you guys. I appreciate you all so much. Remember to click the like button and share this video with a friend. It's fun to have fun with scammers and cause them a little misery in their day. But the main reason we're here is to help people understand and avoid scams. Thank you to all who comment, like, share, subscribe, join, and give me gifts. Your support of my channel means the world to me. Take a look right here.